Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Twilight Princess HD Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and collected the 2 souls that we do need to bring it all the way back over here at the main hub entrance of our time of the Palace of Twilight, and from here we are going to be getting our brand new Master Sword with this Repel of the Light that is going to be happening, which now we should be able to go and destroy out these enemies here in the Twilight area a little bit better now within that said new upgrade with the Master Sword. But now we are getting ourselves fairly close into our time of where the boss is going to be happening here, which that is going to have to be with Zant. And once we go and take care of Zant, there's just only one big other area, and that is going to be the last of the type of places that we're going to have to go and do some exploration with, and that is going to be over at the Hyrule Castle. Now, before I go and head off into that Hyrule Castle, we do have that Great Spin that I still need to go and meet up with that wolf for, because I'm pretty sure that if you do not have this, I don't think you're going to be able to go and perfectly take care of the situation within King Bulblin for that time, because he is going to be a little bit more annoying than the previous time around when we went and fought him before over at the Arbiter Grounds area, just right before heading on into that actual set place. Now, just like before in the other places that we have been going around into with here in the Palace of Twilight, is that you want to make sure that you defeat those Zant heads throughout majority of what's going to happen, because every time that you go and defeat those Zant heads, it seems like you're going to be able to get like a lot of the different keys that will be able to go and access it to the next up and coming area. Now, the next room that should be happening around over here, at least at some point here, when we go and bring up with this other type of blue platform, it should at least take us outside, which then after doing a little bit of some other battles and other things of that type of nature, you should be able to find yourself with a key, and not only that, but find the big key as well. But you kind of have to go and use the power of your Master Sword to go through the big of the type of shadowy, foggy type of darkness waterfall thing that we're going to have to go through. And I want to say that you do have to do some claw shotting your way to get all the way up to where that is going to happen. But with these 2 videos as well, not only are we just going to be doing, of course, out here with Twilight Princess, but we're also going to have to do some more of what Final Fantasy X is all about. We are going to have to battle out a boss in that said area within Final Fantasy X. We are going to have to take on with Avare. That is going to be the airship battle that we're going to have to go and do before reaching off into the Belleville Temple. We do have the last of the many of the temples within Final Fantasy X that we do have to go and take care of. Now, this is going to be a very important type of temple as well, because I'm pretty certain if you don't get this destruction sphere, if you're kind of like me trying to go after all the destruction spheres, you won't be able to actually get the said type of reward Aeon that you would like to go and pick up with. Now, you can go and return back to some of the other previous temples as well. It's just that for this said temple, I don't think you'll be able to ever come back to it again, which that is going to be something that you may possibly want to just make sure that you get everything, because not only do you have the temple to worry about, but you do have that Elbed Primer that is just going to be just right before the entrance. But there we go, got the big key that we do need. Now we can access all the way over to where Zant's door is going to be. But for right now, we got ourselves just a little bit more other type of things to go on through. So once you go and pick up with that key for the outer portion of the Palace of Twilight, and come right on over here to this way, there is going to be a lot of some platform jumping that we're going to have to go and worry about with it this way. And I think for this part here is that I will go and do quite a bit of some editing around within this part, so that you guys don't have to see like too much of everything that is going to be happening from here. But we do have some more of these Shadow Beastie battles, so let's go and do it. Now, I want to say that at the last part of this said Palace of Twilight, there is going to be a whole bunch of those type of Shadow Beasties that are going to be out there as well. So not only we're going to have to go and worry about fighting off with these guys, but there's going to be a whole heck of a lot of more of them that's going to be showing up from here. And there we go, and just like that, just using our Wolf Fleet power is already down and out. So we're basically already good from there. Okay. Now, just like how we have to do it now with our brand new Master Sword, just make sure that all this type of darkness things get all disappeared from here. You know, just wait until everything gets all fully powered up, and now we can go right on the platforms. And after a little bit of time, you should be able to go and see that there is going to be another one of these Zant heads. I think there's like 2 of them, I think, around over here, and you just have to just knock out the other one. And I'm pretty certain that once you go and do that, the actual key of our time should actually be just right around in this way. Now, I'll get into more details within the whole Zant battle that will be happening. It's just that we'll just wait until that actual time does happen there. And there we go, guys. Excuse me. Got ourselves with a small key that we do need. Yeah, sometimes, you know, like, I don't really want to, like, have to go with, like, literally burp sometimes, but, like, whenever I do a video, I always get, like a small little burp. And there we go. So let's just go and head all the way over here to this way. Now, once we go and clear through this type of fogginess type of part that's going to be happening from here, there's going to be a whole slew of those type of shadow beastie guys that are going to be just popping up out of nowhere. Now, this is where you can get yourself with a lot of hearts as well, so if you are kind of running low for hearts for any type of apparent reason, they have hearts right here that these guys could go and drop, and you could just get all of them back. Now, there will be a set heart container for this area, so this will be, I think, I want to say the last of them, but I could be wrong. There could be another one, maybe at Hyrule Castle, but I think that's not going to be the case, because this should at least be the last of the heart containers right here, because we are missing out, like, on another 5, I think, of those set other heart pieces that we're still missing. So I'm pretty sure that this one has to be the last one here. And there we go, and just like that, the door has now been opened up, and Zant will just have to be just waiting for us right around in the corner here. Now, this video in its entirety would have been like a little bit longer, but that was just because that there was a little bit of some struggling times going through like the most part of that dungeon that was going on for the last bit. But at least you guys did have to see all of that was happening here. But this Zant battle is like fairly simple. It's not really all that too difficult. Just make sure that you kind of use your shield for most of the battles that does happen, because this guy's going to be like kind of shooting out a whole bunch of plasma beams around, which you don't really want to get yourself hit by that. But the Zant battle is actually pretty cool, because there's like different type of phases that will happen throughout our way, and most of them are kind of like almost things that we've already been and doing before, since like before reaching all the way over to Zant. You know, like we got like that ball and chain type of weapon, and then we could go and now use it on Zant later on throughout one of the type of phases to go and use, or even using the Gale Boomerang. So we're going to have to like go and start all the way, I think, from the very beginning of the first of many temples being as the Forest Temple. And we're going to have to pick up with that said Gale Boomerang to use it here. Even though that we hardly ever really went our way to use the Boomerang all that much. But I do like how they kind of incorporate with using all the different items that you do need for this battle. Whoa, what the heck was that all about? That's like the second jump scare that has really happened throughout this game. But this man likes to dance all the time. And I think as well, we should be getting to see a little bit of an origin story about how this all kind of pertained to Zant here. Because it seems that throughout his origin story, it seems like Ganon kind of went and kind of played around with it in his mind. So then now he's kind of like obeying everything about what Ganon is going throughout here. And he's like just in his spirit form, not really like in his true manifestation yet. We already kind of saw him in his own manifestation that was happening. As his normal, regular human self. But yeah, we're going to be seeing this random type of big huge ball of fire or whatever it is that's going on throughout here. Whoa, Ozma, is that you again? Any type of time that whenever I see any type of big, huge, gigantic ball thing, I just literally just think of Ozma from Final Fantasy IX now, ever since I went and did that series. You know, like we got to see Sin, and we got to see that big, huge ball of whatever that was over as Xanderkin from the very beginning of the episode. But I could never actually go out of my way to ever defeat that boss at all. Way too hard of what the ultimate boss is all about within the game. Because, like, as long as you have, like, everything correct, he'll still, like, completely mess you up. Because just that annoying curse move just literally just causes so much problems. And not only that, but also causes up with the mini solution as well. But I think there is a way that you could dodge that. I could be wrong on that one. Alright, so here we go. So now let the first of many of the phases begin. So we got ourselves with Usurper King Zant to go and fight with. Now, the one battle that's going to probably take you a little bit of some time throughout the different phases is going to probably be the one within the water temple, because that one's a little bit tricky. But this one, all they really need is just use the yellow boomerang. Just make sure that you just get yourself all the way sent over here to the way that you want to be putting him over to with. And then just like that, this first phase is already done. So we should already be able to get ourselves with all finished there. So now Zant is now going to go and transfer himself into the second phase. Now this is where we were at that Goron Mines area. And now we're going to have to go and use the iron boots here. Now this guy's going to like to just jump around and then start setting out his annoying type of annoying part of his plasma beams there. But if he does become like super tired, then you could be able to get some damage off. But unfortunately I was a little bit too late. Yep, and unfortunately we can't really get up too much closer to him or else he's just going to disappear. But we should at least be able to get him done out here pretty much soon. There we go, dodge a little bit of that. Get some extra attacks off there. And there we go, the first part's already taken care of for now. Now we just have to just rinse and repeat it for a second time. Well, SummerSlam is just around in the corner, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm more actually somewhat excited to go and see about what Drew McIntyre and CM Punk's fight is going to be happening. Like that's for me like the most like anticipated one. Too bad that I can't go to actually see it in a live show for that one, but I guess I'll have to go and basically stream it off and just watch it off of the Peacock type of streaming service if I have to go and do that. It was fun, I have to say, going to Money in the Bank and going to like my very first ever like PLE live show. That was really cool. If they ever bring it in my area again, like I would love to go and see another type of pay-per-view like that. I know originally before, I think it was like 2019, I think it was. I'm pretty sure that when Goldberg was still around, I'm pretty sure that there was SummerSlam for Toronto at that time. And I never really got to go there, but again, I didn't really have like a like my actual like part-time job all the way through yet. But here we go. Let's go for the next battle. Now this one, I want to say that by now we should be able to head right on into the next part of the Forest Temple. You guys may probably remember this one where we had to get the Gale Boomerang from before. So yeah, so instead of it being a monkey this time around, it's going to be with Zant this time. Now, this battle that I wanted to go and do was that I wanted to make sure to kind of get myself all healed up, but I couldn't even go and do that because this man just wanted to just go and constantly set up with that plasma beam that was going on. I kind of had to lose out on at least one of my hearts here. Because if I just kept on clowning around a little bit more, then I would at least lose out more of my hearts, but not to worry. The next fight that will happen here for Zant is that there will be some more other hearts that are going to happen. Alright, so here we go, and now we are going to be for the Ball and Chain battle. This is over at the Snow Temple area. Alright, well, just have to watch out for that guy. Now, just make sure that you hit his feet. That's the main type of concern that we have to go after with. And there we go, just like that. We'll just injure his foot right there. And now he just goes and just turns like super small. And now he just becomes a little bit more annoying to go and get the hits off. But anyways, after another little bit of some time here, just do it, rinse and repeat again, and we should at least be able to now go and get the win that we do need off from Zant. So let's go and knock him out, please, and there we go. He's already down and out. So perfect. So let's go and head on over to the last part. This is where Castletown is going to be. The main type of part that's over here that has this annoying barrier around it. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, so just make sure just at least just dodge out his blade attacks. I know that there's going to be one where he's just going to be loving to just spin around like that, like a wild guy. And just like that, it's down and out. We actually had a full set of hearts, even though that I went and picked up with the last bit of hearts, like, just right before when Zant went and got himself destroyed here, but... Whoa, what's going on over here with Minda now, huh? We got some other type of pieces of this helmet now. Huh. Well, so this man is still trying to even go and like still trying to say what he needs to try and get out, even though that this man's already been completely down and out so far. Well, Minda's getting ready to power up here. And just like that, Zant's already gonna get himself completely destroyed. Just popped him like a freaking balloon out here. So he's got some ancestor power that's going on. But no, but you know what? We are getting ourselves closer to the end of this episode for today, so I think I'll probably just go ahead and go and just decide to give out the outro that we do need. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for everything that's been going on out here so far in Twilight Princess. Currently, all that we have to go and do now is just hopefully try to figure out where the last bit of those heart pieces are going to be. And as well, we do have Hyrule Castle to go and take off from here. So just within a couple more videos, we are getting closer to the finale. So we'll see you guys in the next one, and peace!